So I think the value in sharing my personal stories or personal memories is that it offers a point of connection for other people, whereas someone might not have had the same similar experience. It could still evoke nostalgia or evoke some sort of mutual experience. And I think the more times we have more mutually shared experiences with different artists, different people who are different than us, the more we can find common ground and similarities. And I think art's a really powerful way to do that. Am I growing into myself or further into myself? Am I becoming the person who I should be, or am I staying who I've always been? As my roots dive further within, solidifying my stability, my branches are reaching out, reaching for the newness and light to inspire growth. Am I growing from my past, or am I just hiding behind it? I hold on to the ghosts of my past. Why do I think this shields me from the present? Do you ever think about the way the tree grows? The cambium is the sweet spot, from which the bark grows outwards, leaving the old cracked facade to fall and fertilize the soil. Where in the same spot, the trunk goes inward, expanding around the oldest part of the tree, the core. There's something so deeply beautiful about this spot of simultaneous growth. It feels so applicable. I guess I'm really growing into myself while growing further into myself. In both ways, at the same time, taking inspiration from the tree. This is the cambium of the self. I just read a personal poem inspired off of the sculpture, The Cambium of the Self. And I named it that because one day I was out in my backyard looking at a tree and was wondering, oh, so the oldest part of the tree trunk is in the center, but yet the oldest part of the bark is on the outside. And I was wondering where that space of mutual growth happened, and I did some research and I found that there's a layer of the tree called the cambium that is the layer of simultaneous growth where the bark grows outward and the trunk grows inward. And that piece is about growing into yourself and growing into adulthood and trying to figure out, you know, kind of your place in life. And it is a lady sitting in a tree holding a mask that's see-through, and it's all about growing into yourself as going into your core, growing into who you are, and growing into yourself as in growing outward and growing into the person that you're becoming, and how it's a spot of simultaneous growth constantly.